Hey guys, it's Charles again at Don Marshall, and what we got for you guys today is a great treat. We're going to take a look at the 300. It's a staple in the Chrysler lineup, and it's just a fabulous vehicle all around. We're going to take a look at a few of the cool classic designs and styling cues that they've used. It has some similarities to the previous body style, but with some slight improvements. They've made the design a little bit more sleek, a little bit more smooth, and a little bit more classy in my opinion. Here's a few of the design features of this 300. We've got projector headlights with LEDs all the way around. We've got projector fog lamps and the classic design Chrysler grille, which is featured on quite a few other vehicles in their lineup. If we take a look down the side, you'll notice that it's a little bit smoother than the old body style 300, a little bit lower to the ground, and just a little sportier looking too. This is a 300. Now there's also a couple other trim levels. You have the 300C, the 300S, the 300C Luxury, and the SRT8 version for those sport enthusiasts. Now this one features the Penastar V6, which has become a staple in the Chrysler lineup, and it's also matted with their new patented 8-speed automatic transmission. This thing's amazing, and it helps this car, which is a full-size sedan, get 31 miles to the gallon on the highway. Let's take a look under the hood and check it out. Now this Penastar V6 is a 3.6 liter with variable valve timing. It gives you 292 horsepower in this model and 300 in the S, still maintaining 31 miles to the gallon on the highway. Now the way that they do that is they match the variable valve timing with the 8-speed automatic transmission, and it gives you a nice, smooth, consistent pull all the way through the RPM range. There's a ton of other features in this car, but we're going to have to take a look inside and get this thing on the road. Well, now that we're in this 300, it really is luxury completely redefined. I would put the comfort and smoothness of the ride in this vehicle up against any luxury line out there. Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, Infiniti, you name it. This vehicle really is the epitome of luxury. Now talk about convenience and features. This thing is more action-packed than I think I've ever seen in any other vehicle. The absolute coolest thing in this car, for all you tech junkies out there, is the Uconnect System. Now this vehicle has a standard 8.4-inch touchscreen, which is huge. And not only is it just an 8.4-inch touchscreen, it's the interactive Uconnect. So you get 1,000 features, it seems like, in this. You've got voice-activated recognition, where you can control temperature, you can control the navigation system, hands-free Bluetooth system, the radio, you name it, it's there. Now you also have a USB-connected iPod interface with this Uconnect program. So it literally has every aspect of the vehicle controlled right here on an 8.4-inch touchscreen monitor. It's amazing. It also houses the backup camera, which is great. It doesn't replace the fact that you have to look behind you when you're driving, but when you can look at that big of a display to see what's going on behind you, it really does give you an added benefit, and it's a safety upgrade, really. But there's a lot of other things in this vehicle. The heated seats, I swear they've heated up to a maximum within a few seconds of being in the car. It's something you don't necessarily notice. Heated seats are great, but how fast they heat up is amazing. We've also got a heated steering wheel for convenience. It only heats up to about 65 degrees, so that it doesn't get too hot for your hands, which is a nice feature. All the other standard amenities that you get in any sort of a luxury vehicle are here. You've got automatic headlights, climate control, which is dual zone, and temperature. You can set it to a specific temperature and it works just like a thermostat in your home. Now this vehicle has 292 horsepower and an 8-speed automatic. So when you hit the pedal, it gets up and goes. It's impressive. Now we're doing 60 miles an hour already, and I'm gonna slow down so we don't get caught by some cops. But the amount of power compared to the gas mileage that you can get in this vehicle, they almost don't even match. It's kind of confusing. How do you have almost 300 horsepower and still get 31 miles to the gallon on the highway. The refinement is there. It's quiet. It's soft. It's like sitting in your living room on a recliner. I really like the way that Chrysler has made everything ergonomically designed too. I feel like I don't have to reach very far to touch anything. Everything's extremely accessible. My steering wheel radio controls, my cruise control, my hands-free Bluetooth are all right here on my steering wheel. And then the touchscreen monitor is within an easy reach. One of the neatest features, and you'll see this, is this shift lever right here in the center. It looks completely different. It's an electronically controlled shift lever. So you don't have that clunky feel from shifting to neutral, to drive, to reverse. It's almost seamless and effortless. It's something completely different than you're used to, but it's really neat. One thing that I really like about the way that this car drives is the fact that when you corner, you don't get the body roll that you generally get from a full-size sedan. A lot of your full-sizes feel heavy and top-heavy. This, it almost has the drive of like a sports car, the way that it stays level, but without all of the bumpiness of a sports car. It really is comfortable. Steering in the 300 it's almost effortless. I feel like I don't have to use any strength whatsoever by turning the wheel. You literally could drive this car with one finger. It's one of the smoothest rack and pinion systems I've ever experienced in my life. And I can't say enough about the 8-speed automatic transmission. You don't feel the car shift ever. It's smooth, it applies the power when it needs it, it downshifts when it needs it, and it makes it just an all-around comfort to go along with the softness of the ride. Just when you think that you've noticed every feature that the 300 has, you notice the little design things, like the fact that they still put an analog clock in your center console, which is gorgeous, it's beautiful, and it's a really good throwback to the old times. It makes people feel classy. Now, there's a lot of other features that you can get on some of the higher trim levels. If you go to the premium packages, you can end up getting things like adaptive cruise control, where it can actually sense if there's a car too close and back off on the power. And it's got an automatic resume button that as soon as that distance clears, it'll get you back up to speed. They also have blind spot warning systems, lane departure technology, all available on some of the higher end 300s. I really am overwhelmed at how quiet it is in here. Now, the road that we're on right now is an older road, hasn't been redone in a while. There's quite a few little bumps and potholes and that sort of thing. And it's almost like I forgot which road I was driving on, how well the 300, with its heavier weight, its smoothness, handles the imperfections, I guess you could say, in the road. Well, there's your look at the brand new 2013 Chrysler 300. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube page, and we'll see you next time.